guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. Today's Nintendo Switch review is Tower of Babel, a new indie title on the eShop. It looks like an endless runner where you play as a little knight going up a tower, avoiding obstacles, all that good stuff. But is it really good stuff? We know how we feel about endless runners these days. Let's go ahead and check it out and see if it's worth playing on the Nintendo Switch. So Tower of Babel, as I mentioned, is an endless runner game. You play as a knight in shining armor who's tasked with collecting gems that can return light to the top of various towers. You survive dangerous trips to the top of the spiral towers. Using the control stick, you can speed up or speed down in order to help avoid some of these obstacles, such as spikes and weird pendulums that swing with saws. Stuff like that. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Seems pretty, I guess, normal for towers. I don't know. I don't see none of that shit on the Tower of Pisa. Anyways, it has a pretty cool little concept for the first stage. It's one lane, 2D. You just generically jump and duck underneath everything. Controls are pretty easy. The jump button is with A and crouch is with B. You use these to dodge the various obstacles. Once you reach the top of the tower, you collect the required amount of gems and survive its trap, and then you have to run back down the tower, escaping everything in the process. There is online leaderboards actually for each tower, so you can see if you're beating your friends if they're playing this game in Tower of Babel. Now, in the second stage, they do switch things up. It becomes more 3D with 2 lanes. Now you can alternate left and right to avoid these obstacles. And the perspective challenges things up just a little bit. And I think it's more fun this way. With multiple lanes, having to duck, jump, avoid obstacles, and slow down, speed up. Same concept. You collect the gems, and then you make your way to the top, make your way down. It's actually quite addictive, to be quite honest. I died quite a lot, but I always wanted to play one more time. I get really addicted to games that are simple, just like this. Now, when you make it to the third tower, it switches things up with 3 lanes that you have to rotate from, and it has an even more 3D environment. Like, it's pretty much full 3D, like Crash Bandicoot style. You have to switch between the lanes, slow down, jump, avoid the obstacles. The main difference between each stage is it goes from 1 lane to 3 lanes, but overall, the same gameplay is the same. Judging the depth of certain obstacles in this game, as I mentioned, can be tough. The towers are randomly generated, so there's no real way to plan out your strategy. You can't memorize the levels because it's different every time. When you get hit by something, the screen turns briefly red, and you can recover your health if you avoid obstacles. So there's that. You don't die instantly when hitting an item. So that is a little bit forgiving on this game's behalf, because there's a lot of games where you hit something, you instantly die and have to start over. There's a few levels with 3 towers in each one. You make your way. They each have their own central theme. Games like this get pretty repetitive, but after once in a while you see different things in this game. Like there's a jetpack eventually in one of the levels. Overall, it kind of surprised me. The graphics aren't anything to go home and brag about. It looks pretty dated when it comes to graphics, and there is a little bit of frame rate issues when the screen gets pretty chaotic, but it did keep my attention long enough. Aside from replaying the levels and trying to get a better score, there's not much replayability once the game ends. Now, sure, this might seem like something that should be on a mobile game, and I think it complements the Nintendo Switch's control scheme, especially the analog stick, in portable mode, and I had a lot of fun with it. However, it is a little bit too pricey. It's $9.99 for a endless runner game like this that I don't think has enough in way of variety. Like a runner, bit trip runner type of game, I could definitely recommend for $9.99. I don't really think a runner game this size should be worth 10 bucks. So I can't recommend it for the price. If it does go on sale, grab it. Other than that, you're not really seeing anything that you haven't seen before. Runner games like this are actually popping up quite often. Now they're showing up on the Switch eShop. So $9.99, you could probably get a better runner. And well, guys, that's it for today's review. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. If you're new to the channel, leave a subscribe, like, and comment below. Thanks, guys. Peace out.